What's up, everyone? It's your More Girls Next Door host, Megan. And I was just remembering that in one of the early episodes, I had teased the story of how I met Bridget Marquardt from the Girls Next Door. So I wanted to take a quick beat and give up the goods for those interested. It was probably 2006, 2007, and I was in Las Vegas with my then boyfriend, and coincidentally, Hef was having a birthday party that weekend at one of the Vegas nightclubs. That's not why we were there, but I had seen all these advertisements and marquees saying, "Happy birthday, Hugh Hefner," and "Come celebrate with us at blah blah," and stuff like that. So we were eating lunch in the Forum at Caesar's Palace, and we were seated on the outside of the restaurant, which was actually the inside of the Forum mall thing. So you could see shops and people walking around. I don't know if we were hungover or what, but I was wearing this matchy green cotton shorts and camisole set, flip-flops, and my hair was all curly and wild from the night before. But whatever, it's Vegas, right? We're on the second or third story of this mall, and I see across the way, on the other side of the Forum, two women walking, and they're not super close. My boyfriend was amazed that I even recognized her, but I did. So one of the women, or girls, was really tan. She was wearing this little denim short romper, heels, and had this big blonde hair. And I said to my boyfriend, "That looks like Bridget from the Girls Next Door." And he knew what the Girls Next Door was because I watched it all the time. So the two girls walk into La Perla, which was this upscale lingerie boutique right across the Forum from where we were eating. And I say again to my boyfriend, "Man, that really looked like her." And he's like, "Well, go over there and see." And I'm like, "No, I'm a mess. They probably won't even let me into La Perla." And he's like, "Oh, nonsense. Maybe it's her. When else are you going to get the chance to meet somebody like that?" I don't know, guys. I think it was how excited he was for me to possibly meet a celebrity, but I got up and walked around the elevators to the other side and sauntered right into La Perla, which was a really small shop. And I make a beeline straight to the back of the store, and I'm like crouching behind a rack of teddies. I realized right away that it was Bridget because I could hear her voice talking to her friend. And the friggin'... so embarrassing. The sales girl comes up to me. She's all bubbly. And she's like, "What can I help you with today?" And I'm like, "Shh, no, nothing. Just looking. Guys, I didn't even have a purse with me. It looks like I'm wearing pajamas, but I've been made now, right? So I pop out from behind these racks and I say, "Bridget?" And she looks up and she says, "Yeah?" And this is where I became completely starstruck. I mean, I've never been a more bumbling idiot in my entire life before and since this moment. I walk right up to her and I have my hand out in front of me to shake her hand. And I say, "Hi, I'm Meg. I was just eating lunch over there and I saw you walking over here and I told my boyfriend, that looks like Bridget Marquardt." And he was like, "No way." And I was like, "Yeah." And he was like, "Well, go meet her." And I was like, "No." And he was like, "Yeah." And I was like, "No, I look terrible." But he knows, that like I'm a big fan. So he says, "Yeah, go. What do you have to lose?" So I just had to come over and tell you I'm a big fan of the show. And so, you here for the party? And y'all, she smiles and says, "Yep." And she shakes my hand. I remember she seemed to have the tiniest hands, and she was much smaller in person than I had imagined. I then say to her, "Well, have fun." And she says, "Thanks." And that was it. Trust me, completely forgettable in Bridget's world, but I'll always remember how gracious she was with what must have appeared to be a psycho fan. I think I literally startled her into submission. So that was my celeb run-in with Bridget Marquardt, and I want to thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe to this podcast. We've got many more episodes to drop, and I can't wait to chat more Girls Next Door with you. Thanks, guys. See you soon.
bricks.